Greetings, YouTube. Off the top, I'm not sure what I'm going to show in this video. You know? Sometimes the video is obvious. Like, you're doing gameplay. Obviously, you're playing the game. Or somebody submits a commentary submission and you're playing their video and reacting to it. That's pretty straightforward when it comes to creating a YouTube video. But this just involves math and might seem a little dense. But we have a question as a community that we should be asking more, and I should be leading this on my channel, which is the purpose of this video. And it's why, as we are almost into 2023, right? Next week is October. So we've got essentially 3 months left. We're, gosh, 3/4 of the way through 2022 already, 75% through the calendar year. As hard as it is to believe. Why is it that we have not heard any rumors of 6-star Quake? We know that she is a slow burn. You can do a video of which you take down Realm of Legends, Winter Soldier, the man that I used to say desperately needs a new healthcare plan, and then people said, Prof, what the heck are you talking about? He resurrects every time you beat him. It's like he's immortal. He's a mortal man. So maybe he has the best healthcare plan in the world because he's always healthy once he gets knocked out. And to that argument, I say, well done. Like a bad steak, though some of you disagree. Well done. Personally, I think the only way you should eat a steak is medium rare. And I stand by that even though I'm sitting in a chair. So, 6-star Quake, when 6 stars first came in the game, was like impossible to imagine. In fact, there were several conversations behind the scenes. And again, this was years and years ago when 6 stars first came in the game. They've been in the game now, what, like 4 or 5 years? Where we saw the best 6 stars were like pre-buffed Angela and Doc Ock in the original 6-star basic pool. And there was a lot of skepticism that we would ever see the God tier, beyond God tier champs from the 5-star pool make it to the 6-star. But then, of course, featured Cavalier Crystals changed everything, where there was the expectation that when the new champion came out, you had a minuscule chance, because Kabam wanted to make money, and they've made an ungodly amount of money off of featured Cavalier Crystals, that you had to have a chance to get the 6-star. So you couldn't just say, Corvus can only be up to a 5-star. And that's what caused Kabam to bring in the retuning program that has been so highly controversial. But back then, 6-star Quake seemed like it would be a cheat code. But I'd argue that argument has come and gone. I talked to KT1 about this when I interviewed him months ago, and he was nice enough to offer to do it again sometime. And so I would like to know in the comments of this video if you'd like me to interview KT1 again, because I think we can make it like at least every couple month thing. He's got so much knowledge. I learn more from him than he does from me. That's for damn sure. By the way, in case you think that's me breaking my family policy, beavers build dams. And so I'm just bringing up the beavers when I say that. So we have champions now as 6 stars that are on the path, slowly but surely, after 8.1 rewards are out, to go to rank 5. Corvus and Hercules, Cosmic Ghost Rider and Doom, even champs like Omega Red and Black Widow Clairvoyant, while not having the same damage as a Hercules ramp up or a Corvus or a Ghost or a Kitty Pride, are cheat codes. They're here to stay. So think about the health pool, because this is why this argument to me makes no sense now. Think about the health pool of the craziest defenders now, whether that be in Act 8 or the Gauntlet, the hardest content in the game. And think about if you are perfect with Quake, how much Quake and Shake you have to do, how many concussion rotations you have to do to take down those defenders' health pool. It's a lot of rotations. And so I would argue that even though 6-star Quake would be a welcomed addition to the game, it's not like she's going to defeat content quicker than Hercules or Kitty or Cosmic Ghost Rider, or, the big named hitters, because that's just not how she works. She'll have a much higher health potential and attack potential than the 5-star, but she is still a slow burn. And so I don't think the game, with the meta the way it is and the way that the nodes are set up, especially now that we've seen Act 8's first chapter, you can't just Quake everything like you used to be able to. Which I appreciate, by the way. I like having reasons to use my full roster. One of the paths I did in Act 8.1 that I've done so far, in the limited time I have, I used a lot of Guillotine 2099. I hadn't used her maybe in over a year, but it felt good. It felt good to use her, you know? So, I don't think that Quake would break the game. In fact, I think the time to bring her in is now, because Quake is still beloved by so many OG whales, and a 6-star Quake would make Kabam some money. And this last quarter that they're getting ready to look at to start the end of the year is probably the most important in the Kabam books. It's why the gifting event's still going to have major ways for them to make money. And anybody that thinks that just because we can't trade with accounts anymore going forward means the gifting event's over and Kabam is giving up on that money, oh no. No. They're not that dumb. They still want to stay in business. So, I think the time for 6-star Quake is now. I believe in this video. I believe in the message. Do you agree or disagree? I'm praying she comes into the game, metaphorically speaking. I don't want to bother Jesus with this, but, it's on my mind. It's on my heart. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. And I look forward to seeing the comments on this video, including whether or not I should interview KT1 again about the updates to the game.